Have you ever wondered what ASMR is? Well, if you have, you probably just Googled it, in which case there's a high likelihood you came across the Wikipedia article, which described it as an autonomous sensory meridian response, described as a tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine, a pleasant form of paresthesia. And I have no idea what that means. Apparently it's an abnormal sensation of the skin, so congrats, you'll get to learn a new word today. The feeling is hard to describe if you've never experienced it. It's that relaxed, tingling sensation that kind of makes you feel a little sleepy that you might get when you're getting your hair cut or watching a Bob Ross video. And what these ASM artists, as they like to call themselves, do is try to give that feeling to the people who watch their videos. How they accomplish this can vary from whispering.
Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today, big camera,
mic scratching and tapping on things, to eating, which is by far the worst. That is disgusting. But you know, the variety is endless. Think of something and someone has probably done a quote-unquote trigger with it. Now in this video I might poke some fun at ASMR. A minuscule amount of jesting, one might say. So before that, I would like to mention that there are people who really put incredible amounts of effort into their ASMR content. A great example of this is a channel called Atlas ASMR. I mean, the guy's videos, they're pretty good. The cinematography, the writing, the audio, the visual effects, it's genuinely pretty good. The guy clearly puts effort in. One thing you'll notice rather quickly about ASMR is it's kind of weird. If you have never heard about ASMR and had no context to what it's about, it's really hard to overstate just how absolutely bizarre some of it is. I mean, just look at some of these titles.
ASMR delicate spit painting, and kisses to adjust your face.
ASMR, eating you alive, with consent.
For what it's worth, you're not getting eaten alive by Bill Cosby. There's a also not insignificant amount of Breaking Bad roleplay ASMR, which is as funny as you'd imagine. Well, I mean, I suppose that's if you have had your sense of humor completely ruined by being a Breaking Bad fan.
Once upon a time, there was a kid named Finger.
Then there's this guy who is almost definitely a serial killer.
Now let me ask you, I know this is a little personal, I know it is, but this is just you and I here. Has anyone ever felt like this before? Have you ever felt like this before? Alright. This you might be more likely to tell me. Have you felt like this before? That's better, right? I have. I think I'm happy to say I have felt like this before.
Yeah, that does sound like what Jack the Ripper would say about killing prostitutes. Now, there is another type of ASMR that you may or may not be familiar with, and no, it's not ASMR History, the Life of Adolf Hitler, whispered. It's what I like to refer to as ASMR for lonely individuals. What I mean by that is that there are so many guys on the internet who will click on any thumbnail that has a pair of tits. I mean, a lovely young lady who I'm sure has a great personality.
You are very mesmerizing. You distract me with every video you do.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Graham Burnett 7416. By the name and the default profile picture, you can just tell this is someone's dad watching this because his wife does not love him anymore. Then of course, you cannot forget the girlfriend or girl that likes you genre of ASMR, which is a big part of the overall ASMR for lonely individuals genre. And it's very sad. The people watching this are not in a great place, to say the least.
I honestly don't mind taking care of you. I kind of hoped that you would end up staying over, to be honest with you. Yeah, honestly, I mean it.
This is just sad. Even just watching this to make the video is making me a little bit depressed.
What is that? You smell so good. I love it when you smell good. It's actually one of my favorite things about you. You always smell so good.
Imagine someone walks in on you watching this. What do you even say? How do you even begin to explain this? If someone caught you watching this, right, that's it, your life's over. You're gonna have to leave everyone you know behind, change your identity, move to Romania, get a job as whatever they do in Romania, I don't know, like steal from Western Europeans and be bold, I guess. Oh, that is definitely not a pleasant form of paresthesia if you're wearing headphones, I can tell you that much. On the bright side, however, going through the comments on these videos is always hilarious.
OMG Jody, stop. I'm so ticklish. Hand over mouth blushing emoji. But seriously, love this. The stroking of the feathers is so delicate and relaxing, blushing emoji. And the subtle mouth sounds are very tingly, sparkle emoji. What a way to come home from work, squinting laughing emoji. Amazing video Jody, great work, heart emoji. Clapping emoji. P.S. You look gorgeous. Blushing hug emoji.
Oh lord, he has a job? I can't believe an adult human male.
And I was human. I am human, still.
Watched this video. And instead of crying himself to sleep out of shame like the rest of us normal people, he instead types out this comment, reads it back, and decides it's a good idea to post it. Absolutely no shame. It's ridiculous.
Is it bad that I enjoy ASMR videos like this because for a brief moment I can imagine what it feels like to matter and be valued by another person?
No, not really. I mean, we've all been there before, up late at night, watching ASMR girlfriend roleplays, imagining what it would be like to be loved. That's actually super normal. That's not something to be concerned about at all. Also completely unrelated, I just saw this while making the video, but why is there just a jacked black dude in a ski mask making ASMR? That certainly is niche. That's horrible. I'm clicking through the video and it just does not get any better at any point. This has to be the worst ASMR I've heard in my life. This is somehow a worse experience than hearing Blady for the first time. Anyway, I felt like I just had to get that off my chest, you know? Here's the thing. Is this whole roleplay ASMR thing kind of weird? Yes. Is it sad? Yes. And that goes for both parties involved, the people who watch it and the people who make it. I mean, imagine trying to explain to your aunt at the family gathering that you do this for a living. I'd honestly rather lie and say I sell fentanyl, but, you know, I'm sure most of the people who make these videos are nice. I don't know that for a fact, of course. Maybe half of them are serial killers. Or Logan Paul, which is worse. But you know what? Maybe this type of ASMR just isn't for me. Maybe I just gotta find the right kind of ASMR, you know, that'll really speak to me. Let's go, dude. ASMR for men, finally. I'm done watching all this ASMR for bitches, okay? Fellas, it's time to get that testosterone pumping through our veins, okay?
This ASMR video is specifically for the men only. So if you're anyone other than a guy, a dude, an ASMR bro, then be sure to click off this video now.
Yes, hell yeah, dude. That's me. He's talking about me. I love men.
Okay, now that all the girls are gone, don't you hate it when you're shaving and you get to that point just right there?
Oh, as a man, that is so relatable.
Or when suddenly, okay, now that all the girls are really gone.
Yeah, man, now that the girls are really gone.
Do you know when you're playing like Xbox or PlayStation?
No, I don't. I don't relate at all, okay? Who do you think I am? Some console peasant? Absolutely not. I play games the right way, on PC. I'm not some normie, okay? I play on PC and I don't have sex. I don't know if those two are related, you know? Correlation doesn't equal causation. Bottom line is I don't play on console, okay?
So now it's really just us guys. Okay, well, I was wondering what keyboard switches are best for when you're gaming on your PC.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You redeemed yourself, that's better.
Some of my favorite ones to do, you know, some good old arm curls or hammer curls as well.
Dude, what the hell is that range of motion? Feels like I'm watching a tutorial on how to work out while never, ever, ever gaining any muscle ever.
Bit out of breath after that. Let's have another sip. I mean, not really a good post-workout drink, but you know, we're lads. What can we do?
Yes! 18 lad. We're just a couple lads, just a couple bros, okay? Just some fellas lifting some weights, slamming some beers, complaining about our wives. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the life of a man. And all you liberals can cry about it. So what's the moral of the story? Well, there are a lot of weirdos on the internet. A shocking revelation, I know. And ASMR caters to that quite a bit. But, you know, there are also plenty of non-weirdos that watch ASMR. There certainly is a spectrum to how weird ASMR is. Although, even on the low end, it's still a bit odd. But hey, if you like it, go for it. Who am I to judge? Although maybe if you're watching ASMR Bedtime with Mommy Soft Dumb Girlfriend Roleplay, you might want to keep it to yourself. Some things are better taken to the grave.